I'm Nick Lund. I serve as president of TRAX, the group that builds and maintains the non-motorized trail system in this region. And I also serve as chairman of the Arizona State Committee on Trails. We moved up here about 11 years ago, and we went out on a hike. We came back from that hike and we're talking to one of our neighbors. Said, boy, what a beautiful trail, tall ponderosa pines, wonderful country. There's a notice on the kiosk that it's maintained by a group called TRAX. He says, oh, I'm a member of TRAX, you ought to join TRAX, and that's what got us started. The thing that really attracts me the most is the solitude of the forest. You get out there and it's peaceful, it's quiet, there's wildlife to see, you're out, way out in nature, and it's just a wonderful experience. I like going out in the forest with both friends and family and by myself. I'm a fairly ardent mountain biker, and a lot of times I'll go out and ride by myself, but we also in TRAX have a group email for group mountain bike rides, and I coordinate all those, and so we go out 2 or 3 times a week, and usually it's a group of 8, 10, 15 people, and we go all over the forest. We have a wonderful time. This particular trail is called the Rim Trail because the trail goes right along the Mogollon Rim, which is a geological feature unique in Arizona. This one gives you one of the best views of the Mogollon Rim in this region. So just a little further up the trail, you can look out miles and miles and miles down toward the southwest, and it's just an awesome view. One of my favorite trails for mountain biking up here is the Los Burros Trail. That trail is about a 14-mile loop trail with a shortcut down through the middle of it, so you can do about half of it or you can do the whole thing. It's one of the highest elevation of all the trails in our White Mountain Trail system, and it's just beautiful. I've seen elk and deer and antelope, coyotes, javelina, almost you name it for the wildlife that are up here. That's one of the best areas to see the wildlife. We live in Show Low, and we came up here and decided that this was an area of Arizona that we really wanted to move to when we retired. We drove all over the area, Pinetop Lakeside, Show Low, Vernon, et cetera, et cetera. The thing that attracted us to Show Low is that it's a little bit lower in elevation, about 1,000 feet lower than Pinetop Lakeside. So when Pinetop Lakeside gets a real heavy snowfall, we usually get much lighter snowfall. It's a little bit drier in Show Low than Pinetop Lakeside. Both of them are wonderful communities, and it really depends on what the person wants. But that's what's fit us better. One of the things that we love about Show Low is it's a small town. As one example, one time in the snow, I looked out and the guy driving the snowplow down through our neighborhood was the mayor of Show Low. So everybody works up here. One of the unique things up here is a volunteer group called TRAX. That's this. That's the only group up here that's authorized by the Forest Service to build and maintain the 200 plus mile White Mountain Trail system for non-motorized users. That's hikers, mountain bikers, equestrians, trail runners, bird watchers, geocachers, all those kind of folks. There's a separate trail system for motorized. But TRAX is a group of, like I said, it's all volunteers. We're a nonprofit. We only use donations to buy our trail tools, etc. But we're the group that builds and maintains this 200-mile trail system. One of the things that we did about 3 years ago was to improve the safety on this trail system. And this was a unique program in Arizona. When I talked to the head of this Navajo County Sheriff's Auxiliary, I said, what do you do if somebody's lost or hurt on the trail system? He says, it's a big problem. The people often don't remember the name of the trail they're on. They don't take enough water when they go out. And I have to send multiple officers out to try to find them, and it takes literally hours to locate people. So we put up white reflective diamonds every quarter mile on the entire trail system. We put a code on each one of them, like the Panorama Trail would be P1, P2, P3. We recorded the GPS coordinates of every one of those diamonds, put them on the official maps, went around and met with all the regional emergency responders, Game and Fish, Forest Service, the police, the fire, all those organizations that go out on the rescues, and made sure that our GPS coordinates worked in their in their system. And every rescue since we implemented that has been 45 minutes or less. So it has proven to be not only effective for the person that's hurt or lost out in the forest, but it cuts down on the regional emergency responders, the person power that it takes to go out and find people significantly. If people are interested, they can join TRAX. It's a free organization. You can join on the website. There are emails lists on that website for group hikes, mountain bike rides, cross-country ski, and working with our trail crew, which is a lot of fun. It's a great way to learn the forest. It's a great way to be out with people that are outdoors people. Even if people live in other regions, a lot of our members come from other areas, but they want to be involved in the forest when they're up here during the summertime. It also, even if somebody doesn't join TRAX, they can email off that website and ask, are there any trails closed because of rain or fire danger or anything like that before they come up here, which is really handy if they're planning a trip to come to this region. So I really encourage people, join TRAX. It doesn't cost you anything, although we do accept donations to help buy our trail tools. But it's a wonderful group of outdoor people. We also have a monthly meeting the second Saturday of every month, and we share information about what's going on. Sometimes we'll have a speaker about how to have survival skills if you're out in the forest, information like that. So come join us, come enjoy the White Mountains. It's a wonderful, wonderful place to be and to visit.